The Louis Studio. This is Cheap Beer for You to Drink. My name is JJ, and speaking of the intro, where I shout out Louis, my cat, John and Taylor got me this. Thank you guys. This recording sign. It changes colors and stuff, but it's too far away to change the color. I like the red anyway. Reminds me of working back in the radio days. I used to be a radio broadcaster. I don't know that I've ever talked about that on the channel, but yeah, Louis Studio. How about that? And they also got me some new glassware that I'm excited to try out. This is some vintage looking core stuff right here. There's a few other things they got me, and you will see it popping up on the channel. So some really cool birthday gifts. Thank you, John and Taylor. All right, Outlaw Light Beer Tea. What the heck is this? This is something brand new that, again, so the last video I did was the Bud Light Lemon Tea. Oh my gosh, Bud Light Lemon Tea. Bud Light Lemon Lime. That is a test product right now. And I'm pretty sure this Outlaw is too. It's only out in a few markets. It is out in Colorado, where they make Outlaw, Las Vegas, Pittsburgh, and Atlanta. That's it. Outlaw Light Beer Tea. A big shout out to a friend of the channel that got the Bud Light Lemon Tea for me. Also picked up the Outlaw as well. This is an interesting product. Outlaw Light Beer Tea. That name in itself is interesting. 4.5% alcohol, and it's caffeine free. There's not much else of interest on the packaging except for this. Average analysis per 12 fluid ounces, 142 calories. That's pushing it for a light beer. 13 grams of carbs, 0 grams of fat, less than a gram of protein. Beer, 12 fluid ounces. Tivoli Brewing Company in Colorado. Yeah, let's try it out. Beer tea. That yellow looks a lot like the Twisted Tea yellow. Made in Colorado. Not much else to say about it. Let's try it and see if it is good. This was $10.99 for a 12-pack, which is a pretty good price. Tea beers. Yeah, there's my gosh, that is light. Yeah, we tried the Outlaw here on the channel. And the Outlaw Light, which it was just called Outlaw Beer. Now they've rebranded it to Outlaw Light Beer. If you see Outlaw Light, it is the same as Outlaw. They just rebranded it to let you know it is light beer now. And it was an interesting beer to me because it tastes like a craft brewery's version of a light beer. Nothing wrong with that. It was just interesting hops that they used. It wasn't like your typical macro brewer light beer. It tasted like a craft brewer's light beer. It was good, but it was very pale. And this looks slightly darker maybe than the regular Outlaw, which was very, very pale. Okay. Other tea beers out there, I'll talk about after we try a sip of Outlaw Light Beer Tea. It smells lemony. Doesn't mention lemon tea. Okay. This is odd. Other beer teas out there, Turner's Iced Tea, IC Tea by Iron City. This is not comparable to that. What other tea beers are out there? Bud Light lemon tea used to be a thing. Man, this is the next closest thing I can think of to that would be this, but they are not even that similar at all. This has more of a lemon flavor to me than it does tea. Like, this is just, it's very odd. It's very bubbly. And it tastes like the Outlaw Light does. I don't get tea. I don't get tea. I get like the slightest little bit of like lemon. And it has this really odd tingling sensation going on in my throat after I drink it. A weird-ish aftertaste. I don't love this. But I don't hate it. Like, it's not bad, but it is lacking in tea flavor. Okay. This is and it's carbonated like beer. And I don't like my teas to be carbonated, but it has such little tea flavor that it really doesn't matter. It just tastes like lemon tea, lemon beer, very subtly. It's a very very subtle flavor. If the tea flavor is there, it is 1% of the flavor, and like 3% of the flavor is lemon, and the rest 96%. I'm real good at math here. Is just the regular Outlaw beer. A good alternative, I guess, to like a twisted tea if you're looking for something lighter that is not sweet at all. This is not a sweet beer. Um, yeah, if you're looking for an alternative to that, I mean, I don't know that too many people would honestly want to pick this up. If you're looking for a very light beer, this is very light beer. I okay, let's look at it this way. If I had the choice of picking up regular Outlaw and this Outlaw beer tea, I would pick up the beer tea. It's more enjoyable, I think, than just regular Outlaw was. But it doesn't taste like tea. It just tastes like a slightly crisp, citrusy beer. And it's not bad. It's just not what I was expecting. Yeah, it's hard to call that tea. Hardly there at all. It's a fine beer, though. Would I pick it up again? Probably not. But if you're looking for a lighter alternative to like the hard teas that are out there, this might be for you. Yeah, this one's interesting. I'll probably end up finishing this 12 pack. I'm going to give a few cans away, see what people think about it. But I wouldn't go out of my way to pick this up again. But if I had to choose between this one and regular Outlaw, yeah, I'd probably pick this one up. Again, it's not bad, but just if you're going to put tea front and center on the cans like that, make it taste more like tea. The Bud Light lemon tea did. That tasted so interesting. It tasted like lemon tea and Bud Light mixed together. The Turner's iced tea tastes like tea. It's doable. It's possible. But that barely does it. It looks nice, though. It looks very light. All right. Well, we'll end it there. It's cheap beer for you to drink. Thanks for watching. Cool packaging. It looks cool. That's interesting that the yellow on the can does not match the yellow on the packaging. The yellow on the packaging is much more pale. That's something that threw me off when I oh there you go. If you're looking for if you want to see what color the beer is going to be before you try it, compare it to the packaging here. Cheap beer for you to drink. If you see any other new products out there, oh goodness, let me know. Other than that, thanks for watching.